Welcome back, everyone, to some more World of Tanks. Let me just check the cam, and I thought that might, mess with the Bandicam settings and everything. Next day of the marathon. Day 4, is it? I think it's day 4 of the marathon. 7 days left. Games aren't bad, but I've only played 5, so I'm not like taking it as a sign of anything. I have identified some problems with my myself, honestly, and I think that's going to contribute to me doing better in general. But the one thing that I won't be able to change is the win ratio, which is now 50.84. At the start of the marathon, my win ratio was 51%, right, which is better than average. The average win ratio in this beautiful game, I need to convince myself, is beautiful more and more every day, because I'm not seeing it. Jokes aside, the average win ratio is 49%. Juggernaut, that doesn't make sense. You either win or you lose. Should be 50%, right? I mean, yeah, on average, with a huge enough, large enough with large enough sample size, it should be 51%. Yes and no. Sorry, it should be 50%, not 51, because you have 15 players against 15 players, 15 win, 15 lose, so it's 50-50, right? You can draw, which is 1 to 2% of your battles. Reasonable. To have every 100 battles to have a draw. Very reasonable. So now it's 49%, right? 49% wins, 49% losses. And then like the 1 or 2% of draws. But also, it doesn't end there, because there's a lot of and have their win ratios like 55, 60, 65, 70. Yes, that exists. Around 70 is where I think most people cap off. You can't really go above 70 and have a reasonable amount of battles. And, I mean, hell, even if you play in platoons of, like, 3 people all the time, I doubt you can do more than 70. I mean, on the account, right? This is on the account since, 2011, 2012? On the whole, nowadays, I don't think you can do more than, 60-something%. I really doubt you can have a win ratio more than 60% nowadays. Just watching streamers and watching people play and watching their stream statistics, it's like 50-something%. The best of players get, on average, 50-something% win ratio. 51 was my account average, but it's a bit deceptive because I used to be really bad at the game and my win ratio was, abysmal back in the day. But nowadays, right, in recent few, I want to say a few months or so, that was a lucky shot, in the recent few months or so, my win ratio has been around 55-56%, right, in, let's say the last month, 2 months-ish, before starting the marathon. After I've started the marathon, we went down. Not to 50. We went down to 47. And now we're at 49, I think, in the last month. So I've improved slightly over the course of the last day. But ever so slightly. It's been... That was a bad shot. It's been horrible, honestly. And not because of me making outrageous mistakes. I mean, sure enough, there were plenty of those, and I've even shown a few of them, but I knew that was coming. I don't know why I didn't move earlier, because I was like, that I was just spotted, artillery shot over there. I was going to shoot over here now. That's alright. Look at this. 3-0. We've lost, I want to say, around 70% of the map. We don't control this. We don't control any of this. We no longer control this. We've lost 80% of the map right now. 5-0, 6-0, that's it. I've done the best I could. I kept my gun firing. I got hit by artillery 3 times. It severely limits the amount of damage I can do. It severely limits the amount of influence I can have on the battlefield. It is now 8-0. This is every battle. Except sometimes it's 0-8, sometimes it's 8-0. This is every battle in the freaking game. That was a bad shot. I probably should aim for the lower plate, but you know. I think he's underestimating my DPM. He's also being very lucky. Yeah, let's get out of here. It's 10-0. I mean, look at this. What am I supposed to do here? I mean, that said, to be brutally honest with you, this isn't that bad for the mission. Because the mission isn't win, the mission is be top on damage on your team. 18 times or something like that. I can do that. Honestly, I don't think that's impossible. It's impossible if I get ammo racked again, which, I mean, you know how that went yesterday, me getting ammo racked over and over and over and over again. That was, like, that was adventurous. It was exciting. But yeah, like, if 15-0 isn't good enough, I get ammo racked as well. Like, it's like this, except 47% of the time, it's the other way around, right? Everyone dies, and I still score like 1,000-something damage, and maybe, if I'm lucky, 1,000-something spotting on average. Maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, depending. Now, to be honest, usually a little bit more, but this is not to brag or anything. It's like that, you know? It do be like that. Yeah. Yeah, this is World of Tanks now. I can see why people quit this. Well, not people, like, I'm talking about someone specific. I can see why you quit do this every day. I couldn't do this for a living. Imagine, like, having to do the marathon and, like, put the time in that I'm putting in for the marathon every single day for the rest of my life. I would go insane. I would legitimately go insane. I needed one more shot to get top damage, really. Had I not gotten ammo racked, I would have gotten the extra shot and I would have been top on damage. It's this kind of stuff that's so infuriating. I mean, how do you do 0 in an AE Phase 1, one of the best tanks in the game? You do, I mean, not to, like, you know, maybe you got ammo racked like I did last time. I'm not, like, pointing out to any of these guys and being like, oh, look at them, they suck. I should have done better too, but, like, it's... How, though, is my problem, right? How? I feel like I did everything right. I feel like I took a good position. I took a whole tier 9 tank down to, like, one-shottable. Got hit by enemy artillery 3 times, which, like, if I'm taking the focus from Artie, my teammates should play, like, more effectively. I feel like I did okay. Yeah, I feel like I did okay, but in the circumstances, right? Guess that's the whole thing, in the circumstances. Anyways, it's going to be like this today, apparently. It's going to be just like this all day. But we soldier on through, what can we say? We soldier on through. I just realised this is a phenomenal crew for the premium tank as well that I might get, might not as well, you never know. But we'll see. I intend on playing a lot today. I woke up earlier, at around 12. Didn't sleep very much. Woke up at 11, actually, but I just sort of went back for a nap till 12. Had a rough night, honestly, for some reason. Don't know why. Maybe because I was just angry at the game. No, but, like, yeah. I recorded, got up at 11, I recorded, and I've uploaded it today already. So, yeah, this is going to be a whole day of World of Tanks. So I need to do this stage, and I want to say, like, half of the next stage, a third of the next stage, I think, and then we're getting into, like, quote-unquote doing good territory, because tomorrow I have some lectures online, and there's going to be a lot of them, right? There's going to be, like, pretty much the whole day, so it's like 4 hours in the morning, and then like 2 hours of rest, and then like another 3 hours, I think. after that, so that's a lot. Obviously, don't tell this to my university. I'll be playing World of Tanks during half those lectures. Because I can't be bothered, honestly. It's just, never mind. 50% of them are just useless. There's 3 lectures, though. How's that 50%? Nah, that's just, look, my brain's already melting. Let's do one more live battle. Early like this, because I feel like I'll perform at my peak in the early hours. Juggernaut, the last battle, that was your peak. Honestly, 15-0 score, and this one isn't looking any better given this situation. That might as well be the peak of the whole day, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, let's not exaggerate. Oh god. Oh god, I'm dead. That thing has way too much alpha damage. Controversial take. 705 needs to have less alpha damage. I mean, that thing is just insane. Though, if it misses... It's the buildings and the little holes in the buildings that I can't really shoot through all that effectively. Can I knock this down? Yes. No, I can't. Okay. I feel like I should know that. But I don't play here very often, like in this position. Let me rephrase. I play here almost never. Which is why I don't know most of these angles and where I can get shots and stuff. Alright, this isn't looking that bad. This is not looking that bad. Can you move forward a little bit? He's probably not going to move forward. T10 coming over. Progetto coming over. Sorry, I prefer the IS-6 to get shot. Really, Amarak? Alright. Witness superior Ruski DPM. Unfortunate. Unfortunate that you had that shot, but... Oh, really? Goddamn friggin' Pershing right there. And there's a T10. Where the friggin' hell is it coming from? The rear? Yes, there's an AMX coming from the rear as well. What the hell is this? That was a horrible shot, but, like, I'm panicking. Tracked. Friggin' tracked, man. What the actual hell is going on here? I understand it's an aggressive position, but I couldn't exactly predict 4 tanks YOLOing in without a hint of remorse, care for their own lives, and survivability or anything, really. Just and in. That was adventurous. And the fact that nobody on my team deemed it necessary to shoot any of them is, like, literally any of them, while they were all turned engines facing our front lines, was a little bit worrying, but, like, I called this to be a loss from the start, so, yeah, I guess. Team wasn't exactly big on looking at the map, were they? It's a World Tanks meme. Yell that all the time at the start of battles. It's infuriating if you are legitimately on a losing streak, but it is what it is. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys at some point later when I get more upset about the game, I think. Because now I'm just, like, slightly depressed. But that's pretty much all. See ya. Hello and welcome back. Hello and welcome back. Very, very short video today. As you can see, it's the next day. I've been playing a fair amount. I finished stage 6, so pretty happy about that. And I think I'm roughly on time. If I finish stage 7 today, I think that's going to be amazing. Right, if I manage to finish stage 7 today, which is not very likely because I have lectures all day, but I will try. In the evening, if I manage to finish it, I think that's going to be bloody amazing. The videos are going to be a little bit late, again, due to lectures. I can't render or upload anything while I'm, Google Meet and stuff, so yeah, it's going to be a bit tough, but, so I apologise for videos being a little bit late today. However, I did manage to finish the stage 6 of the marathon, and I'll talk about the event calendar, and that's about it. I hated all the battles yesterday. I even had some good results. It's not here. I had some good results, especially in the 140. I had some pretty darn good results, right, with this tank. I liked it. I really, really did. I had like 4,000 damage, 2,000 assisting, or 2,500 assisting damage battle just this morning. Unfortunately, I didn't record it, but, let's jump into one right now and see what we get. But I hated all the battles. Even that one was like, I'm just hating the battles in general, to be honest with you, like all of them. But that is to be expected. What is driving me forward is progress. Basically, I'm progressing at a good pace, roughly good pace. All right, here we go. One more live battle for the day. It was just like, also, I forgot to mention this completely, I've never had a lower win ratio in like 60 or so battles, however many I played. I think it was close to 50, I haven't played that much. I had some uni work to do in the morning, and I actually slept yesterday. I took a nap during the day, so getting up early wasn't all that advantageous, apparently, but no, it's good, it's good. I'm happy with the way things are going, it's just that, really? Okay, that projector is getting nice NOP team. Okay, listen, I think it's very important to stress that you should be nice to your fellow tankers, okay? And I'm guilty of sometimes being a little bit zealous with how I think people should play the game, right? And what I think they're doing wrong. Sometimes passive-aggressive, but you know what? Be nice to your fellow tankers, even if they're being not so nice to you, if they are being rude, if they're insulting you. Just be nice to your fellow tankers. You never know what conditions someone's playing under. Maybe his computer's bad, maybe his internet is giving him trouble, maybe he's new to the game, maybe he hasn't played in years and he's just getting back into it now, and like, maybe he's just tired of the marathon, right? Maybe he's just played 60 battles. How am I spotted? No, legitimately, how am I getting spotted here? Like, through the bushes, what the... How the... Oh, is it... I mean, is it like over the bushes? Something spotted me from over there. I'm so sorry. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. But at the same time, I feel like I couldn't have done much better. Either that or the EBR did a drive-by and nobody, like, drove like 60 meters away from us and nobody saw him. But how exactly are we getting spotted from there? Or was I spotted still from the heavy tanks down there that I shot? I doubt it. I'm having trouble focusing. Again, I haven't slept. Okay, let's just like get in T10 and do something. Here we go. Also, don't tell anyone I recorded Silent Hunter in advance. My idea was like do one video of Silent Hunter and then do World of Tanks and then just upload that and like render it while I'm sleeping and do that the next day and next day and next day and like that for 10 days. But I uploaded, or not uploaded, but I recorded Silent Hunter a little bit in advance, and by a little bit I mean a fair bit in advance yesterday. Mainly because I want to get rid of this computer and bring the other one here. And it's inside baseball stuff that nobody really cares about, but yeah, I've recorded it in advance and haven't played that much, but I got the amount of experience that I wanted, base experience that I wanted, and I did... I just couldn't do it through the top damage thing. I thought I could. I genuinely thought I could, and I think on normal days I would have been able to do that very easily. I think it's way easier for me to get top on damage 18 times than it is to gather, like, what, 30,000 base experience, 35,000 base experience, something like that. I think getting the top on damage thing is way easier. Mind you, when you're top on damage, usually that's like around 1,000 experience-ish, 900 to 1,000. And if you're not top on damage, but you're close, that's like, again, 900 to 800. So it's like top 18 times or near the top 35 times. 40 times, let's be a little bit more generous. It's close. I'm not sure whether how effective that's entire idea of skipping the thing is, but yeah, anyways. I played just exclusively Tier 9 and 10 vehicles, and a little bit with my Tier 8 premiums to make credits, but what did happen is I just hated all the games, as I've mentioned before, and not only have I hated all the games, but my win ratio has never been poorer in World of Tanks during a set of 50-odd battles, which I'm not sure if I mentioned already because I'm having to re-record this, like this exact stream of thought. So I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I did need to re-record this already this morning, so yeah, I'm having trouble concentrating. I think it's around like 20%. Yeah, it's around 20% win ratio over the course of 50 battles. It is the worst, I think. It's not the worst ever in World of Tanks. I did have a string of 25 defeats once, I remember, but it was counterset the very next day with a string of 20 victories, right? Just, I couldn't lose anything. I even had some, like, tragically bad performances, and, well, not really tragically bad, but I had some pretty bad performances for my standards, and I just won. I just won everything, and there was that sort of balance, you know? I'm also being insanely unlucky with ammo racks, fires, and all of that stuff. I understand that it's kind of down to Russian tanks a little bit. You get penetrated through the turret, ammo rack is going to get damaged. In reality, it's going to blow up, probably. Little known fact about Russian tank design, ammo racks tend to blow up if they get damaged. Or if, you know, like the whole... if the hull... No, not the hull. If the turret gets penetrated, this is it. Like, it's stuff like this that really drives me crazy, okay? That really, really drives me crazy. And it's stuff like that. It's just unlucky. Arty, bang, 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 dead. Like, spotted once, artillery, all 3 artillery on the map hit you and you're down 1,700 health and your game's over. That wasn't the case there. That was just my stupidity moving forward because I thought the bush was clear, but obviously it wasn't. But yeah, you know, it's just been like that. I've been hating every single game, but what keeps me going is the progression that I have indeed finished Stage 6, and I'm just starting Stage 7, so... here's hoping for better games today after the uni lectures, I suppose. But yeah, that's all. I'm thinking about, after Silent Hunter ends, to do a little mini-series on something else kind of similar to that, in the World War II simulator style. And it might not... it may or may not rhyme with Shmiel, Shmoo, Shmurmovik. But yes. Thinking about it. We'll see. We'll see. I do want to go back to Stalker and finish that series, but I'll do that after, like I mentioned in the comment, I'll do that after I'm finished with Silent Hunter, and probably after I'm finished with the marathon, because I can't really bring myself to get pissed off by another game other than World of Tanks. I need to play stuff that I enjoy in like the 30-40 minutes that I have not playing this or doing something around the house or uni or whatever, you know, because, yeah, this is sucking up all of my free time, and then some, so, you know, there's that. Anyways, I will see you all later with the next day of the marathon, day 5, I think, yes. Phew, Jesus, it's 5 days already, that's not good, but hey.